So I welcome you back for the next session. So today, now we will cover the new topic, or we'll start the new topic, that is pumps, compressor, and turbines. Okay. So before starting the discussion, everybody heard the word pumps, compressor, and turbine. Have you heard? I hope everybody has heard the word pump, compressor, and turbine. ऐकलेत का? हे शब्द ऐकलेत का कधी कुठं?
Yes, right.
Yes. So have you seen these devices, mechanical devices, pump, compressor, and turbines? The devices बघितलेत? Have you seen? Compressor पाहिलं सर्वांनी? Hello? Say answer, yes or no. Have you seen the compressor anywhere? Have you seen the pump anywhere? बघितलं का कुठं? Compressor device बघितले? Hello? Am I audible? माझा आवाज येतो सर्वांना?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you are audible.
ओके. तर हे जे डिव्हाइसेस तुम्हाला दिसत आहेत, कॉम्प्रेसर असेल, पंप असेल किंवा टर्बाइन, हे तुम्ही पाहिले का अगोदर कुठे? जसं म्हटलं की पंप, कॉम्प्रेसर, टर्बाइन हे शब्द आम्ही ऐकलेला आहे. तर माझा दुसरा प्रश्न आहे की हॅव यू सीन दिस डिव्हाइसेस एनीवेअर? किंवा बघितले असतील तर कुठे बघितले? का नाही बघितले कुठेच? असं शक्यच नाही. मुलामध्ये कॉम्प्रेसर पाहिलंय का?
No, sir.
नो. ओके.
पाहिलंय सर.
कुठं पाहिलंय?
सर शेतात असतो ना सर.
कसं वापरतो कॉम्प्रेसर?
औषध मारायच्या वेळेस.
दॅट इज पंप और कॉम्प्रेसर?
कॉम्प्रेसर सर.
Compressor, just please confirm, that is pump or compressor? Compressor आहे का पंप आहे तो? Similarly turbine. Where this turbine device? Turbine बघितले? Anybody else? Please participate. Let it be wrong. So this is very interactive. इथून पुढचा जो पार्ट आहे तो इंटरॅक्टिव्ह लक्षात ठेवा. You have to give response. बघितला असेल तर yes, नसेल तर no. Turbine.
No, sir.
No. Okay. Compressor. Very few, one or two students have seen compressor. Is it the case? Pump. How many have seen pump? There are different types of pumps. Can you tell the different types of pumps? कुठले pumps असतात? So don't put message. Why you are putting message? I am asking you. Unmute and you can tell now why you are putting message.
Centrifugal pumps.
Yes, centrifugal pump. Good. Centrifugal pump. It is there at farm. Okay. अजून compressor. मला वाटतं पंक्चरच्या दुकानाला कधी गेलाय का? पंक्चरच्या दुकानामध्ये असते का कॉम्प्रेसर? नाही.
Yes, sir. असते.
प्रत्येक ठिकाणी असते. पंक्चरचं दुकान प्रत्येक गावामध्ये असते, प्रत्येक शहरामध्ये असते. In that you will find one compressor device. Even if you come to our college, at our college, there's a compressor. Okay. Even if you can see the pumps. Pumps are available everywhere. Okay. So turbines. turbines are used for at where the electricity generation plant is there. जिथं electricity generation plant असतो तिथं टर्बाइन असे मोठे मोठे साईजचे टर्बाइन्स तुम्हाला बघायला मिळतात. कोयना डॅम etc. So this pump, compressor and turbine in it we have to study. Okay, so this is completely practical based bits are there, practical based points are there. Pumps, compressor and turbines, those devices are very much important to understand its construction, to understand its working. So basically this pump, compressor and turbine, as they are using, as we are using in our day-to-day life, so everyone should know its function, everyone should know its application. कुठला पंप कुठं वापरतात, कॉम्प्रेसर कुठला कॉम्प्रेसर कुठं वापरायचा, त्याचं प्रेशर किती मिळतं, हे सगळी इन्फॉर्मेशन तुमच्याकडे असणं गरजेचं आहे. बिकॉज एव्हरी टाइम यू हॅव टू use these devices at many places. Get it? So firstly we'll understand the function of pump. What is pump? What is pump or what is function of pump? Pump means what? It is a mechanical device which conveys the liquid from one place to another place. Pump is a mechanical device. It is power absorbing device which conveys the liquid from one place to another place. That is the pump. Then compressor, again it is a mechanical device which is used for increasing the pressure of air and gases. Compressor is a mechanical device is used for increasing pressure of air and gases. जर तुम्हाला जे atmospheric air असणार आहे ते compressor करत असते and it will process on that. It increases the pressure of that air as well as pressure will get increases, and that pressurized air will be stored in the tanks, and through the tanks air will be supplied at respective places. Okay, or workplaces. जे काही वर्क प्लेसेस आहेत त्या ठिकाणी ती compressed air circulate केली जाते. So the function of the compressor is a mechanical device which is used to increase the pressure of air or gases. Clear function? And it is power absorbing device. Why it is power absorbing device? There's a motor and compressor device. To drive the compressor we require external motor. Motor आपल्याला लागेल and the shaft of the motor and the compressor is same. So with the help of motor we are driving the compressor, we are rotating the compressor. Hence we can say compressor is a power absorbing device. compressor ला काय करावं लागते, आपला इनपुट द्यावं लागते, पॉवर वर्क इनपुट द्यावं लागतं, म्हणून त्याला काय म्हटलंय, इट इज पॉवर absorbing device. Clear function of the compressor? Compressor चं फंक्शन काय आलं का? Hello, am I audible? Hello,
Yes, sir.
कॉम्प्रेसरचं फंक्शन काय आलं का? काय कॉम्प्रेसरचा उपयोग कसा वापरायचा आपल्याला, की टू इन्क्रीज द प्रेशर ऑफ द एअर और द गॅसेस. देन टर्बाइन, थर्ड डिवाइस इज टर्बाइन. सो टर्बाइन इज ऑल्सो a mechanical device, okay, which extract the energy of the flowing fluid. जे फ्लुइड तुम्ही पास करणार टर्बाइन वरती त्याच्यातून एनर्जी काय करणार, एक्सट्रॅक्ट करणार. इट विल बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू useful mechanical work. Okay, so turbine is a mechanical device which extract the energy from the flowing fluid and converts into useful work. So that useful work is nothing but mechanical work, and that mechanical work you are supplying to the generator. That is why you can say turbine is a power producing device. जी काही mechanical power झालेली आहे, that power you are supplying to the generator. To drive the generator, mechanical energy is required. To drive the generator, to run the generator, mechanical energy is required. Okay, hence turbine we can say it is a power producing device. Turbine is a power producing device. Compressor and pumps are the power absorbing devices. Is it clear? कुठलं power absorbing, कुठलं power producing आणि प्रत्येक डिव्हाइसचं फंक्शन. Are you clear with this? सर्वांना क्लिअर झालं का?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now just I mentioned, what is the central idea of this chapter? So in this chapter, whatever the syllabus point, if you see, you can see that the syllabus points. Can you see the screen?
No.
No, sir.
Now can you see?
Yes, sir.
See that syllabus, if you see the syllabus, power absorbing devices, that is pumps, definition, classification, construction, working and applications of reciprocating pump, centrifugal pump. Then second is compressor. Under the compressor, we are going to discuss construction, working and applications of reciprocating compressor and rotary compressor. In rotary compressor, we will study root blower and vane blower. Okay, so these are the power absorbing devices. Pumps, compressor are the power absorbing devices. For these devices, we will see its construction, working and the applications. Then next one is the power producing devices, that is turbine, where you will see construction, working and applications of Pelton wheel, Francis and Kaplan turbines. Okay, so for your syllabus, three types of turbines are given. One is Pelton wheel, Francis and Kaplan turbines. So Pelton, Francis and Kaplan are the names of the scientists. Okay, त्यांनी ते डेव्हलप केल्यामुळे काय त्यांचं नाव दिलेलं Pelton turbine, Francis turbine, Kaplan turbines. Okay, so we will see the construction, working and applications of each. Okay, so this is about the syllabus of this unit, pumps, compressor and turbine. Now, what is the central idea of this chapter? So in this chapter, basically we are going to focus on the main important points like construction, working and applications of each device, maybe compressor, maybe pumps or turbines. प्रत्येक डिव्हाइस आपण काय करणार आहे, त्याचे जे काही टाइप्स आहेत, त्याचं construction काय असणार, त्याचं working काय असणार आहे आणि त्याचं application काय असणार आहे. All these three things you are going to discuss for each device, pumps, compressor and turbine. Okay, so then what are the importance, why this chapter is important, what are the importance of this unit? That's the importance काय, कारण as these devices are the basic devices, so everyone should know its application, construction and working of each device. Okay, as these devices are used in our day-to-day life, so we should know its details about the construction, working and the principles of the different compressor, pumps and turbines. Okay, then what are the objectives and outcomes of the chapter? So first objective you can say here is you are going to discuss or you are going to understand the principal working of the pumps, compressor and turbines. So this is one objective. Second objective is you are going to understand the basic components of pumps, compressor and turbine. Okay, then the next is the objective to understand the working of each device, pumps, compressor and turbine. Okay, so these are the three objectives you can set to understand the chapter or to understand the unit, pumps, compressor and turbine. Okay, now we'll move to the next point is, so do you want to copy this syllabus? Do you want to copy? Syllabus note करायचं का तुम्हाला? Is it required to copy the syllabus?
No, sir.
Huh? Yes or no? Syllabus लिहून घेताय का नको?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then write fast quickly. Syllabus म्हणजे तुम्हाला कळतं ना बा कुठं आले, कुठला पॉइंट मिस आहे वगैरे. In the discussion, if any point get missed out from my end, you should point out, sir, this point is remaining, this point is missing. Okay, always keep in mind whenever you do the study, you must have the syllabus copy. कुठलाही chapter study करत असताना असा वेग नाही study करायचा. You must have the syllabus copy in front of you, and as per the syllabus, you should go for the preparation. So power absorbing devices, pumps, definition, classification, construction, working and applications of reciprocating pump, centrifugal pump, compressor, construction, working, applications of reciprocating compressor, rotary compressor. In the rotary compressor, you can put in bracket root blower, comma, vane blower, bracket complete. Then B part, you can say power producing devices, that is turbine. So in the turbine, we'll see construction, working and applications of Pelton wheel, Francis and Kaplan turbines. So write quickly. Over. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make it fast. So in the MCQs, you may get the question. Pump is a power producing device, power absorbing device. Both power absorbing, power producing, and last is none. What is that answer?
Power absorbing.
Power absorbing device. Okay, over syllabus. Have you written it? Zala?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now next point is, put the heading. First point we'll cover, that is pumps. Give the heading. Pumps. The pump definition आपण लिहिली और pump definition आपण discuss केली. Correct. So what is pump? Pump is a mechanical device which conveys the liquid or lift the liquid from one place to another place. Right? Pump means what? It is a mechanical device which lift or convey the liquid from one place to another place. So here, to lift the liquid or the convey the liquid from one place to another place, how it is possible? So that word is named, word is that pumping. Okay, now what is pumping? Pumping means what? Adding the pressure energy to the liquid. Okay, so how the pressure energy will be added to the liquid? To move the liquid from one place to another place, there are certain elements. There are certain elements or the certain important components in the pumps. Okay, so those components are piston, plunger, impeller, propeller, gears, and the screws. Okay, so these elements are the components which will help to increase or adding the pressure energy to the liquid. Okay, so these components or the elements will help to add the pressure energy to the liquid, and that liquid will move from one place to another place. So that is called as pumping. So try to understand. हे pumping कसं होत असतंय? The pumping हे कशामुळे शक्य आहे? It is due to the one of the different important elements like impeller, प्लंजर, पिस्टन, प्रोपेलर्स, गिअर्स और द स्क्रूज. म्हणजे प्रत्येक पंप मध्ये काय ते एक वेगळा एलिमेंट असतो. आता आपण जर सेंट्रिफ्युगल पंप घेतला जे आपण फार्म मध्ये वापरतो, त्या सेंट्रिफ्युगल पंप मध्ये काय असतंय, इम्पेलर असतो. आणि काय जण म्हणाले की स्प्रे करण्यासाठी म्हणजे शेतामध्ये फवारणीसाठी जे असतंय दॅट इज अ रेसिप्रोकेटिंग पंप. तिथं व्हॉट इज दॅट, एसटीपी आपण म्हणतो ना त्याला, एसटीपी म्हणतो ना त्याला, काय म्हणता तुम्ही?
येस सर, येस सर.
एसटीपी, दॅट इज व्हॉट, वेअर देर इज अरेंजमेंट ऑफ पिस्टन अँड सिलेंडर. ओके, ते तुम्ही पाईप, सक्शन पाईप त्या ह्याच्यामध्ये जे काय तुम्ही हे लिक्विड सॉरी जे औषध मिक्स केलेलं असते त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही ती पाईप सोडत असता सक्शन, आणि त्याचं डिलिव्हरी पाईप. ओके, तर त्यावेळेस जी काही प्रोसेस असते there is a to and fro motion and whatever the component important element is piston and cylinder. तर त्याच्या साहाय्याने काय करतात, सक्शन होत असते आणि त्याप्रमाणे कॉम्प्रेशन होत असते. सो इन दॅट प्रोसेस प्रेशर एनर्जी विल बी ऍडेड. त्या केसमध्ये काय होतं, प्रेशर एनर्जी ऍड झाल्यामुळे लिक्विडला बाय युझिंग पिस्टन, आणि त्या पिस्टननं प्रेशर एनर्जी ऍड केल्यामुळे काय होतंय, जे काही तुम्हाला आउटलेटला किंवा डिलिव्हरी पाईप मधून जे काही प्रेशर असते दॅट प्रेशर इज व्हेरी हाय ऍज पर युअर रिक्वायरमेंट. गेटिंग, आणि ते जे प्रेशर आलेलं असतं ते कशामुळे आलेलं असतं, इट इज ड्यू टू पिस्टन. येस ऑर नो, बरोबर आहे ना? इट इज ड्यू टू piston. You can say it is that energy is added due to the piston. Okay, I will highlight here piston, plunger, impeller. प्रत्येक पंप मध्ये काहीतरी वेगळा एलिमेंट असतो, depends on the type of pump. If you talk about the reciprocating pump, this is the important element. If you talk about the centrifugal pump, this is the impeller. So likewise, if there is a screw type of pump, screw will be the one of the important element. Gear pump, so that will add the pressure energy. त्याच्या साहाय्याने तुम्ही काय करता, त्या लिक्विडला प्रेशर एनर्जी ऍड करता आणि त्या ठिकाणी ते लिक्विड लिफ्ट केलं जातं किंवा एका प्लेस पासून दुसऱ्या प्लेस कडे ट्रान्सफर केलं जातं. that is known as pumping. Are you clear? Pumping means what? Have you understood? Pumping means what आणि pump means what? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so shortly you note down pump. Pump is a mechanical device. Pump is a mechanical device Pump is a mechanical device used to lift or convey the liquid. Used to lift or convey the liquid used to lift or convey the liquid from one place to another, from one place to another, from one place to another, from one place to another. Next line, pumping means adding the pressure energy to the liquid. Pumping means adding pressure energy to the liquid. Pumping means adding pressure energy to the liquid to move it from one place to another, full stop. This is done by means of piston, plunger. This is done by means of piston, plunger, impeller, propeller, screws, comma screws, etc. Screws, etc. Okay, noted.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, once we clear with the pumps, function of the pump and what is pumping process. The pumping ची process तुम्हाला जर कळली तर त्याचं परत पंपचं काय झालं classification झाले. So we will see the classification of pump. Okay. So next point for our discussion is classification of pumps. Please put the heading. Classification of pumps. Classification of pumps. Okay, in classification of pump, basically this pump is classified into two categories. Okay, that is positive displacement pump and second is rotodynamic pump. Baga, positive displacement pump and rotodynamic pump. Under the category of positive displacement, that it is divided into two types: reciprocating pump and rotary pump. In the reciprocating pump, examples are single acting reciprocating pump and double acting reciprocating pump. Okay, so when we say reciprocating pump means what? There will be the to and fro motion. येते लक्षात त्याच्या मोशन वरनं पंपचं क्लासिफिकेशन केलेलं आहे. As you say reciprocating pump means what? There is a to and fro motion. When I say rotary pump means what? The motion will be rotary. Are you getting? जी काही मोशन असणार ती कशी असणार आहे? रोटरी मोशन असणार. सो रोटरी पंप. Under the rotary pump, we will see the examples like gear pump, vane pump, and lobe pump. So three types are there under the category of rotary. Then secondly, rotodynamic pump. So rotodynamic pump, where you will see the two types, that is radial flow pump and second is axial flow pump. So under the category of radial flow pump, we will see centrifugal pump. Then in case of axial flow pump, there's a example is screw pump. Okay, so these examples or this explanation we will go for the centrifugal pump, single acting pump, and double acting pump. So these three pumps are included in our syllabus. जे आपल्या syllabus मध्ये जे include केलेले pumps आहेत ते कुठले? Single acting pump, double acting pump, and centrifugal pump. बाकीचे फक्त इन्फॉर्मेशन म्हणून तुमच्याकडे असणं अपेक्षित आहे. ओके, किंवा तुमच्या माहितीसाठी आपण या ठिकाणी हा चार्ट रेफर करायचा आहे. बट ऍट ऍक्च्युअल इन द युअर सिलेबस ओनली 3 pumps that you have to study, or it is mentioned: single acting pump, double acting pump, and centrifugal pump. Then we will see one by one. What is positive displacement pump? Anyone? When we say the displacement is positive, or what is positive displacement pump? Anyone? कोण सांगेल? What is positive displacement pump? So positive displacement pump means what? Whatever the amount of fluid is sucked inside the pump, it will get displaced 100%. So such type of pump is called as positive displacement pump. So do you understand meaning of positive displacement? जेवढं तुम्ही फ्लुइड किंवा लिक्विड सक केलेलं आहे तेवढंच काय केलं, तेवढंच व्हॉल्यूम काय केलं, डिस्प्लेसेस केलं. That is called as positive displacement. Are you clear with this type? कळतंय का? जेवढं तुम्ही सक केलं होतं लिक्विड तेवढंच काय केलं, डिस्प्लेस झालं बाहेर. That is what positive displacement pump. Do you understand the meaning? कळलं का तुम्हाला हे? पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट म्हणजे पंप कळलं का? जेवढं तुम्ही पंपिंग लिक्विड केलं, पंप केलं, तेवढंच काय केलं, डिस्प्लेस झालं. तेवढं व्हॉल्यूम काय झालं, डिस्प्लेस झालं. दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट पंप. And second is rotodynamic pump. So when we say rotodynamic means where you consider the pressure energy as well as kinetic energy. Pressure energy and kinetic energy is considered. Okay. to understand the rotodynamic pump. दोन टाईपच्या एनर्जी तुम्हाला या ठिकाणी कन्सिडर करावं लागतात. That is pressure energy and kinetic energy. So under the category of positive displacement, you will see reciprocating pump. Under the reciprocating pump, single acting and double acting pump. Okay, single acting pump means what? Liquid will come in contact with one side of the piston. एका surface side ला liquid काय होणार contact मध्ये येणार. Then it is said to be a single acting reciprocating pump. The next is double acting reciprocating pump. It means what? Liquid will come in contact with both the sides of the piston. दोन्ही साइडच्या बाजूला, दोन्ही साइडला काय होणार? लिक्विड त्याच्या कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये येणार, म्हणून त्याला काय म्हटलंय? डबल ऍक्टिंग रेसिप्रोकेटिंग पंप. Are you getting the meaning of this single acting, double acting?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then next is rotary pump. Under the rotary pump, that is gear pump, vane pump, and low pump. So the motion of the pump is what? It's a rotary. जी काही मोशन असणार आहे, रोटरी असणार आहे. आणि आपण जर सिंगल ऍक्टिंग, डबल ऍक्टिंग म्हणतो, तिथं कशी मोशन असणार आहे? टू अँड फ्रो मोशन असणार. गेटिंग? आणि रोटरी पंप मध्ये मोशन विल बी द रोटेशनल मोशन. And what are the important elements like gear, vane, loop? These elements, as I mentioned, pumping is the process where addition of energy to the liquid by using different elements like gear, vane, loop, piston, etc. तर ते जे काही गिअर असेल, that gear is one of the important elements which will be helpful to add the pressure energy to the liquid. जे काही लिक्विड सक झालेला आहे त्याला तुम्ही प्रेशर एनर्जी जर ऍड करायचं असेल तर इट इज पॉसिबल विथ द हेल्प ऑफ गिअर. सिमिलरली व्हेन्स, सिमिलरली लोब्स. ओके, सो बेस्ड ऑन दैट they have given the name of the pump: gear pump, vane pump, and low pump. The next is rotodynamic pump. Under the rotodynamic pump, we are going to discuss the radial flow pump and axial flow. So when flow is radial one, that is a centrifugal pump. So everyone know centrifugal pump means what? It works on the principle of centrifugal force. सर्वांना माहित आहे centrifugal force. What is centrifugal force? Anyone? What is centrifugal force? कोण सांगेल? Have you studied the two force, centripetal force and centrifugal force?
Yes, sir.
So what is centrifugal force?
Two at the center.
The force directing away from the center, na?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Toward the center.
काय am exactly?
Toward the center in centripetal force.
I'm talking about centrifugal.
Away from the center.
Correct. The force which is directing away from the center, that is called as centrifugal force. तर हा जो centrifugal pump आहे, it is working on the principle of centrifugal force. So that we will see when we'll start the discussion on the centrifugal pump, its construction, working, and the applications of the centrifugal pump. Okay. So this is about the classification of pump. Pump चं तुम्हाला classification माहित पाहिजे. Basically two categories: positive displacement, rotodynamic. Under positive displacement, there are two types: reciprocating, rotary. Under reciprocating, single acting, double acting. Under the category of rotary, there's a gear pump, vane pump, and low pump. Then in case of proto-dynamic pump, there are again two categories: radial flow, axial flow. Under radial flow, for example, centrifugal pump. Axial flow, for example, screw pump. Okay, so this chart, everyone should know it, the classification of pumps. Okay, so can you remember this chart? Okay, so please draw this chart of the classification. Please put the heading: classification of pump. Classification of pumps. Draw this chart. So notes of the chapter I will upload in the study material sheet. Okay. The simple notes I have given. Means I will give the simple notes of the chapter. So please refer the study material sheet. याचे डिटेल नोट्स लिहून द्यायची गरज नाहीये. जर तुम्ही नोट्स वाचले तर तुम्हाला पटकन कॅच होईल. जे इम्पॉर्टंट पॉइंट्स आहेत, डायग्राम्स आहेत, डेफिनेशन्स आहेत, त्या तुम्हाला नोट करून दिल्या जातील. बाकीचं डिटेल डिस्कशन, कन्स्ट्रक्शन, वर्किंग हे जे आहे ते तुम्ही सहजसहजी तुम्ही स्वतः पण लिहू शकताय. इतकं सिंपल आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये फार कॉम्प्लिकेशन नाही. एकदा तुम्ही जर वाचलं तर तुम्हाला पटकन लिहिता येईल किंवा समजेल लगेच. एवढं सोप्या पद्धतीने मी माझ्या नोट्स मध्ये मांडलेलं आहे. Over. Is it over? Completed. Chala?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Make it fast. Chala. याच्या दिलेत की त्याच्याप्रमाणे नाही एलसी काय गरज नाही. एलसी गरज ओके. ओव्हर झालं सर्वांचं. ओके. आता क्लासिफिकेशन मला वाटतं सर्वांना क्लिअर झालं. आता त्याच्यानंतर मी म्हटलं की डिस्कशन आपण केलं होतं पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट काय आणि रोटोडायनामिक काय आहे. थोडक्यात आपण शॉर्ट मध्ये लिहूया म्हणजे तुम्हाला समजेल. राईट डाऊन. पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट पंप. पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट पंप dash it can be defined as it can be defined as the amount of fluid is pumped
Repeat.
amount of fluid. It can be defined as the amount of fluid is pumped, is equal to volume displaced, amount of fluid is pumped is equal to volume displaced, okay. Then rotodynamic pump, next point will be rotodynamic pump. The combination of kinetic and pressure energy, which will be helpful to increase the pressure level, to increase the energy level of the liquid,
Sir, एकदा सांगा repeat.
okay. The combination of kinetic and pressure energy, which will be helpful to increase the energy level of the liquid, to increase the energy level of the liquid. ओके, तर मला वाटतं हा बेसिक डिफरन्स कळाला तुम्हाला असेल की पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट पंप कधी म्हणायचं आणि रोटोडायनामिक पंप कधी म्हणायचं. तर पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट मधले पंप्स कुठले कुठले आहेत तर सांगतायला पाहिजे की रेसिप्रोकेटिंग पंप आणि रोटरी पंप आहे. सो ऑल आर दी कॅटेगरीज ऑफ पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट पंप. आणि सेकंड इज रोटोडायनामिक पंप मध्ये सेंट्रिफ्युगल पंप अँड स्क्रू पंप. कॅन यू डिफरन्शिएट लाईक दिस? डिफरेंशिएशन कळेल का?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we will highlight some applications. Pump कुठे कुठे applications of pumps where the pump is used. कुठे कुठे पंप वापरला जातो त्याचे certain applications we need to highlight here. So right, applications of pump. मग त्यात सर्व टाइपचे पंप्स आले. आता जे म्हटलं मी क्लासिक सिंगल ऍक्टिंग पंप, परत डबल ऍक्टिंग, गियर पंप, वेन पंप, सेंट्रिफ्युगल पंप, ऑल द टाइप्स ऑफ पंप्स विल बी देयर. सो वेअर दिस पंप्स आर युज्ड, कुठे कुठे त्याचे ऍप्लिकेशन्स आहेत. सो विल हायलाइट सम ऍप्लिकेशन्स ऑफ पंप्स. राइट डाउन. इन ऍग्रिकल्चर, in agriculture second in petroleum industries third in thermal power plant, in thermal and diesel power plant, for circulation of water, Then pumping of water in the building, pumping of water in the buildings, pumping of water in the buildings. Okay, these are the certain applications of pumps. ठीक आहे, तर there are many more applications. फक्त मी काही ठराविक application areas या ठिकाणी हायलाइट केले आहेत की जिथे पंप वापरले जातात. तर मला हा इथं फक्त एक अजून एक गोष्ट हायलाइट करायची की जे आपण डेली यूज मध्ये असतो पंप्स वापरतो त्याला आपण नॉर्मली काय म्हणतो, मोटर म्हणतो, आहे की नाही? म्हणतो का नाही? मोटर म्हणतात, काय म्हणतात? सो दॅट इज नॉट अ मोटर, इट इज अ पंप. आपण जे घरामध्ये पण यूज करतो दॅट इज अ पंप, नॉट अ मोटर. सो मोटर इज अ हाफ पोर्शन. त्याला आपण when we supply the current, so motor will rotate, and with the help of motor we drive the pump, we rotate the pump. पण मेन जे पंपिंगचं काम कोण करते? इट इज द जे काही इम्पॉर्टंट एलिमेंट्स आहे पंप मधला. आता जे घरामधले मोटर असेल किंवा पंप असेल किंवा आपण शेतामध्ये पंप्स वापरतो ऍग्रिकल्चर मध्ये, तिथल्यामध्ये नॉर्मली आपण काय वापरतो? सेंट्रिफ्युगल पंप, बिकॉज इट वर्क्स ऑन द प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ सेंट्रिफ्युगल फोर्स. तर तिथं त्याला आपण पंप म्हटलं पाहिजे, दॅट इज नॉट अ मोटर. ओके, सो करेक्ट वर्ड विल बी द पंप. So all should kindly note, henceforth we should not say as a motor, we should say as a pump. So pump you can see 1 HP, 2 HP. Okay, so such kinds of pumps are available. Okay. So this is about the pump introduction, classification and the applications. So what are the required things for today's lecture? It is completed. कोणाला काही शंका याच्यामध्ये? बेसिकली यू शुड नो पंपचं फंक्शन काय असतं, पंपिंग म्हणजे काय, त्याचं क्लासिफिकेशन कसं होतंय, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट पंप म्हणजे काय आणि रोटोडायनामिक पंप म्हणजे काय. तर ह्या गोष्टी जर माहित असेल तर आपल्याला पुढचे जे टाइप्स आहेत, सिंगल ऍक्टिंग पंप, डबल ऍक्टिंग पंप आणि सेंट्रिफ्युगल पंप, इझिली तुम्हाला समजून जाईल. समजलं का आजचा पार्ट?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please give the attendance. Roll number 1, 2. Roll number 2, 3. Roll number 3.
Present, sir.
4,
Present, sir.
5,
Present, sir.
6,
Present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Present, sir.
9,
Present, sir.
10,
Present, sir.
11. Roll number 11, 12,
Present, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
14,
Present, sir.
15, 16,
Present, sir.
17,
Present, sir.
18, 19,
Present, sir.
20,
Present, sir.
21,
Present, sir.
22, 23,
Present, sir.
24,
Present, sir.
25,
Present, sir.
26,
Present, sir.
27,
Present, sir.
28,
Present, sir.
29,
Present, sir.
30,
Present, sir.
31,
Present, sir.
32, 33, 34, 34, 35,
Present, sir.
36,
Present, sir.
37,
Present, sir.
38,
Present, sir.
39,
Present, sir.
40,
Present, sir.
41,
Present, sir.
42,
Present, sir.
43,
Present, sir.
44,
Present, sir.
45,
Present, sir.
46, 47,
Present, sir.
48,
Present, sir.
49,
Sir,
50,
46 present network problem.
40,
46.
Noted. 49, 50,
Present, sir.
51,
Present, sir.
52,
Present, sir.
53, 54,
Present, sir.
55,
Present, sir.
56,
Present, sir.
57,
Present, sir.
58, 58, 59. Okay. So I will read the absent number once again. Roll number 2, 11, 15, 18, 32, 33, 49, 58, and 59. These are absent.
Is present.
किती?
49.
49 present. ठीक है. Okay, we'll close the meeting here. Thank you very much.